Hello, welcome back to the channel, and today we'll be talking about the NBA play-in tournament that was released last night after the Pistons took care of business and dominated the Magic, and everyone looked really good except Ivy, but hey, it's first game back. You can get the cobwebs off. So all 30 teams been randomly drawn into groups of 5, right? And the idea is to have an in-season tournament. Now, he talked about European soccer, he being Adam Silver, the commissioner, released it with Malika Andrews and Richard Jefferson on the NBA Tonight or NBA Live, whatever it is, Get Up, whatever the new name of their NBA show is. They did a live one, and they kind of announced it on ESPN, which is pretty cool. So I imagine all the games are going to be on ESPN. That's just my guess. But the idea is to try to make it like a Champions League style thing. So I don't know if anyone follows the Champions League soccer that follows this channel, but what they do in the Champions League is the top teams from every country end up playing in a big tournament, winner take all, champions of Europe sort of thing. Obviously, you can't really do that with the NBA because there's no leagues that really compete with it, but it would be really cool if, like, going forward, like, you could have, like, Real Madrid, Olympiacos, and like the Pistons in a group. It'd be pretty cool. I doubt it, but it'd be really cool. But for now, what it is there's going to be 6 groups, right? 5 teams in each group. The groups are, let me pull these up real quick. The groups are, in the West, there's 3 groups. In the East, there's 3 groups, obviously, and it's divided up and rotated by conference. I'll put a picture up over me right now. You can just see it, and I'll just say them anyway. The Grizzlies, Suns, Lakers, Jazz, and Blazers in one group. Got the Nuggets, Clippers, Pelicans, Mavs, and Rockets in another. Kings, Warriors, Timberwolves, Thunder, Spurs. And then in the East, you got Sixers, Cavs, Hawks, Pacers, Pistons, Bucks, Knicks, Heat, Wizards, Hornets, Celtics, Nets, Raptors, Bulls, Magic. So those games, right? That's the groups there, and within the groups, 8 teams are going to advance. They said so. It'll be the winner of each division, and then the best remaining team, right? And I don't know how they're going to do that, but we'll figure it out once we get there a little bit closer. The games will start on November 3rd, and it'll go through the 28th. They're making it seem like we'll play 4 designated group play games. Yeah, everyone plays each other once in your group, a little round table. 2 home games and 2 road games. Okay, cool. And what they're saying is it starts on the 3rd and ends on the 28th. So it's every Friday and Tuesday of the month of November. We're going to get, these playoff games. And it's all, a round robin. So, I mean, someone's going to go 4-0, someone's going to go 3-1, 2-2, 1-3, 0-4, like that, right? That's the thought. Obviously, it won't be that clean, but that's just the idea. And the best team from each one of those will advance, and then the best remaining team out of every other one will be the wild card team. So kind of like World Cup style. That's how the World Cup does it as well. After that, the 67 games across both stages of the in-season tournament will count towards the regular season standings, except the championship game. Okay, so the regular season games too. You'll continue to play 82 regular season games, including the group play and knockout rounds. Okay, so all the games count for the regular season. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know if it was going to be just more regular season games. We're already having opt-out problems. Okay, that's good. 14 group play games and 7 knockout games will be televised nationally. The game and the broadcast schedule will be announced in August. Okay. After we get through all of that, what it is it's going to be the top 4 teams from the East, top 4 teams in the West. They'll seed them up, and it's single elimination until the championship game, which I believe is also single elimination. The 8 teams that advance from group play will begin with the quarterfinals on December 4th and 5th. Teams that will win will progress to neutral site semifinals on the 7th. And the championship on the 9th. They made it seem like it's in Vegas. I'm pretty sure they announced that. And it'll all be televised, of course. Let's see here. The 4th, 5th, 7th, and 9th. Going against the NFL, which is a little crazy. But they said it's what? The 4th, 5th. So that's Monday and Tuesday. And then the 7th and 9th, which would be a Thursday and a Saturday. Okay. So it's December 9th. I think that might just be the Sunday that there's no games. That could actually be a good call by them. I think that's the non-college football week. Let me check. Yeah, the only college football game you're going against on that Saturday is Army-Navy. So you can go Army-Navy into, I believe that would be the championship game is the 9th. Correct. So you have the championship game and Army-Navy. So when we're struggling for football and things to do on that day, we'll have hockey, of course, but then it'll be Army-Navy into the NBA championship neutral site game, which is awesome, right? What I've yet to see is who cares. Let's see. The prize pool will be allocated to the players on the teams that participate in knockout rounds, which allocation is increasing depending on how far a team progresses in the tournament. At the conclusion of the NBA in-season tournament, they'll name the most valuable player of the competition of the all-tournament team. Selection will be based on the player's performance in the group play and the knockout rounds. Okay, so I guess it's financial bonus. I didn't know if it was going to be like you could get like draft picks out of it or something, which would be really cool. But what it's going to be here, they're saying, is the MVP. There'll be an MVP of it, which would be great, and the selection will be based on the player's performance. Okay, so it'll be an all-tournament team with a MVP, and you'll get money bonus for, I think, both of that. In addition to how far your team goes, you'll get more money. So that's really cool. It's going to make the regular season a bit, smaller in terms of games they won't go super try hard in, but these games would be great. It'll give us good playoff basketball as we're starting to get into gearing up for March Madness. It's going to be a great bridge, because you'll have, right before bowl games and college football playoff, we'll be like, whoa, let's just care about basketball for a week, and then we're out. So it's going to be really cool. Initially, I was like, what the hell? This makes zero sense, but it's starting to make a bit more sense, and maybe they could take a break after it, and they could send it forward and make it so we can get the NBA to end a little bit later. So this will end up the championship here. They might take. I mean, if it was me, if I was the players, I would want to break until Christmas and then push the playoffs back an extra 3 weeks, which would be perfect. Obviously, that's just me. I know they just agreed on the CBA, and this is a big part of it. But let me know down below what you think is going to happen. My quick predictions, I can just look right now. Out of the West, so the Blazers will be bad. The Jazz will be bad. The Lakers are going to be pretty good. I think this might be where the Grizzlies go try hard and win that one there. So we'll have Grizzlies advance. In the West B, I think if Zion's playing, they could take over. But I think Luka and Kyrie are going to be nuts this year. I'm going to go Mavs. And then the Warriors have an easy draw out of there. Second best team, I'll say the Suns. So it'll be Suns, Grizzlies, Mavs, and Warriors. I think the Mavs can just turn it on. But let's say the Grizzlies are going to advance to the championship game. And then in the East, we're going to have, I think the Pistons could sneaky win it. That's just me. We'll go, being honest, probably the Sixers. If they keep Harden, the Sixers. If not, then I'll go Cavs. But we could see Trey just go crazy for a few games, and that's kind of all we need. Bucks, get revenge on that group. And then Celtics. I'll say the Hawks. I'll say Hawks, Sixers, Bucks, and Celtics come out. And it'll be Bucks versus Grizzlies in the championship, because I think Giannis goes try hard enough. Maybe the Heat kind of turn it on, but who knows. If the Heat have Lillard, obviously it changes everything, and there'll be a 4 seed in there. But I still think the Bucks will take care of business. They're on a revenge tour this year. And I think the Bucks beat the Grizzlies. That's my official prediction. Way too early, because we still have people that can be signed, still have trades and all that stuff. But yeah, that's what I have for right now. Let me know down below what you think about the NBA in-season tournament. If this is something that you thought was going to work, if you thought this was going to be a good idea. I definitely didn't, but now that they've made their case to me, it makes a lot more sense. So that's all I got for now. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Peace.